Okay, so what is up guys? This is Fate back here, right? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, it's pretty simple. We are going to talk about GI, Genshin Impact, okay? So a new version Genshin just landed, and of course there is new 5-star, new banners, new events and stuff, okay? So today we will be talking about the new 5-star character in Genshin, which is Chlorine, and I put for her, yeah. So Chlorine is a 5-star unit along with like her weapon. So she have a rerun with Alhaitham, like Alhaitham rerun, yeah. So good luck for those who are putting for Chlorine and also putting for Alhaitham. So in today's video we'll be talking about Chlorine's kit, how Chlorine works and how what is the best build for her. Right, so first of all, Chlorine Essence with crit rate, maximum of 24.4% at without any add-ons, yeah, at like level 80 ascended. Right, and this is a signature weapon, Absolution. So this weapon gives crit damage and high base attack. Right, so it also gives you damage boost, which I'll explain later on. So besides that, let's start from the talents first. Okay, first talent is the normal attack. Okay, so this is just a really like common thing for characters, but it's actually kind of high for the skilling after I tried like playing it around. Yeah, right. Next is her elemental skill. Alright, so her elemental skill in simple words is after you use it, she'll enter a special state called Night Vigil state. Okay, in this state, everything like every attack you do will be electro damage and cannot be overridden. And she'll fire pistol shots. Okay, so this pistol shot is special, okay, because it has two different kinds of like trigger condition. So first is when her ball life is equal or greater than 100% of her max HP, she performs a pistolet shot. When her bond of life is less than 100%, firing her pistolet will grant her a bond of life with the amount gained based on the max HP. The shots she fires can pierce opponents, and damage dealt to opponents in their path is increased. Means she is kinda like, you know, the Hu Tao charge attack where it penetrates. Yeah, this is like technically how it is. So if you wanna say she is a single target, she is not really a single target. Yeah, she's like a single target with slightly AoE but vertical AoE. So next is Impale the Night. So Impale the Night is when you press E again when you cast an elemental skill, where you actually do like, yeah, which is like this. Yeah, this is the launch attack. Yeah. And if you just fire, you just fire pistolet shots. Alright, so back to here. So Impale the Night is the current percent, like it depends on the current percentage value of your bond of life to determine its effect. So when your bond of life value is 0%, it's just like perform a normal lunging attack. Okay, next is when your bond of life value is less than 100% of her max HP, she will be healed based on the bond of life value. And the AoE of the lunging attack and the damage dealt is increased. When the value of the bond of life is equal to or greater than 100% of the max HP, use Impale the Night pack. The healing multiplier is increased and the AoE and damage dealt by a lunge is even further. Okay, after playing like her with quite a while, like I actually don't like know how the how to say it. Like I actually don't find out like when they say more than 100% of your max HP. So because all we know is like max HP is 18,000, and every time when I play with this, okay, so just for an example, um like you see there's a bond of life here, so um yeah, after 3 pistolet shots, it's like 50% of your max HP is like kind of like your limit already. So I don't know, is it like their description or whatever is like different, because like I'm pretty sure at 50% I already triggered like the maximum multiplier and the maximum state for the lunging attack. So I actually don't know, but yeah, that's just how it works. So it's like you fire 3 gunshots and then you like dash 1 time. Alright, so last is her ulti. Her ulti is actually pretty simple. So casting her ulti is like 5 instant damages in a small area. So after calculating the total multiplier is like 1,000, 1,100, 1,200 something. Yeah. So, and she also instantly grant Bond of Life based on 120% of her max HP. So this skill have a cooldown of 15 seconds and an energy cost of 60. Right? So her kit is actually like pretty straightforward, like nothing really fancy. All you need to know is just like if you know how it works, you just fire 3 shots, E, fire 3 shots, E, fire 3 shots, E. So the whole state is 7.5 seconds for the like night vigil state. So after this state end, you can probably end with an ulti, and when you start rotation again, you can just immediately like keep rotating between these two skills. Okay, next is her first ascension talent, where you can get a after level 20 ascension. So it says after a nearby party member triggers an electro related relation against an opponent, electro damage dealt by Chlorine's normal attack and last light fall will be increased by 20% of Chlorine's attack for 15 seconds, max 3 stacks, and each stack is counted independently. The maximum damage increase achievable this way for the above attacks is 1800. Okay, so it's like 60% overall. You can slowly count. So I count mine at 2100. It will be around like 600 increase. Yeah, so this is a really good thing for increasing your limit and also a base limit. So like at least you know that your damage won't be too low if you're playing this. And this thing also like in a way tells you how you should actually build your team. Next is the one at level 60 ascended. Okay, so this thing is one of the more important ones, I would say. Okay, so if her bond of life is equal to or greater than 100% of her max HP, her crit rate will increase by 10% for 15 seconds whenever her bond of life value increases or decreases. Max 2 stacks. So she will gain 20% crit rate, okay, for 15 seconds and counted independently. Additionally, her elemental skill state is buffed. While it is active, the percentage of healing converted to bond of life increases to 100%. Yeah, so it means that she can solo sustain if possible. She can, yeah, she actually can solo sustain. Right, last is her passive talent. So displays the location of nearby resources unique to Fontaine on the minimap. Same to Lani. Okay, so whoever wants this and don't have Lani, yeah, I'm probably sure no one will just want this and like just pull for a character. Yeah, I believe no one would do it, right? Right. No one will do it, right? Okay. Next is the artifact set. Alright. For artifact set, I highly recommend Fragment of Harmony Whimsy, or in short words, the BOL set. Bond of Life set. Okay, make it simple. Alright, why would I say I recommend this over like Thundering Fury? Okay, so the whole point of playing Thundering Fury, okay, besides like electro damage bonus here, and also like increased electro related damage, the most important part is the elemental skill CD is decreased by 1, can only occur once every 0.8 seconds. So this thing, like the damage part is good, but in terms of trying to reducing the CD, it doesn't work. Because like Chlorine's her elemental skill only starts like counting down when you finish the state. So it's like this. So within this state, okay, you can't trigger that elemental skill cooldown from the 4-piece effect. That's why it's like not really worth like giving it, since you cannot like fully utilize the 4-piece effect. Alright, so my best recommendation is still the 4-piece Bond of Life set. Okay, and for others, I don't really find them any good for now. If you just want to like pass it, you can use Gladiator's Finale, but you're going to waste out your ulti damage. Like, so that's pretty much all. If you are willing to take damage, you can also put Maria House Hunter, but I don't think you need any crit rate either, because her crit rate is like actually really sufficient. So my build here is like 63.9. and plus 20 up is like 83.9. And this is a crit damage with signature weapon, but I'm going to remove it soon. Okay, so these are her pieces, so you should go more on crit damage and a bit of crit rate, but obviously mine here seems a bit unbalanced. Alright, so for weapon, this is a signature weapon, of course best in slot. Why? Because increases crit damage is the first thing. Second, increasing the value of a bond of life increases the damage of the equipping character deals by 16 seconds for 6 seconds, max 3 stacks. So this thing here, this weapon, gives you almost like 48% damage boost difference. Okay, which makes her like, you see those average 5 DG gameplays like on every single hit. Yeah, this is probably the reason why, because it just buffs too much. Okay, what if you don't have this weapon? Okay, next you can give the Harange Bagufutsu. I tried it and it's actually not bad, but it's just more focused on normal attacks. Next is the Promoted J Cutter. This thing gives a ton of crit rate, so you can try to like all the artifacts you can just give up crit rate and just all in crit damage. Alright, so for Freedom Sword, I don't really recommend this weapon, and there are also other 5-star weapons that I don't have here, like Skyward Sword, and some of the other limited ones, I don't have them here. So you can actually use them as long as they are crit rate or crit damage, or you have attack percent and you have enough crit rate, you can probably go for them also. Okay, so if what if you don't have the 5 stars above? First, you can have this 4-star Finale of the Deep. This is best, my personal opinion, for best in stock for 4 stars. Okay, these are it's actually a good weapon because you can like gain a ton of attack. Okay, and yeah, you can just get a ton of attack and a ton of like the, what do you call it, like a bond of life clearing also. So in a way, this weapon also fits her well. I tried with this weapon with 5-star, the 5-star comparison. So I mean the difference is just there, but like overall for 4-star, like this is one of the best I'm using lah. Okay, another one is Lion's Roar. Okay, if you are playing Overload team, this is one of the best weapons for like your Overload team. But you might just need to keep an eye on the crit rate. Yeah, if you are using like these two weapons. So I think that's pretty much all. Like Black Cliff Longsword is good only for the stats, but in terms of weapon passive, you need to try to like kill enemies. Yeah, you need to like defeat enemies, only then you can like consider using this weapon. So I think that's technically it. Okay, like because others other 4-star weapons are not really like um yeah, other weapons are not really like that worth it, I guess. Yeah, so that's technically it. So that's how her kit and like explanation goes. Okay, so next is her actual team. Okay, so her actual team, for me, I tried the very first team, is definitely the Overload team, because I don't have Chivalrous and I don't have, I mean, I don't have Chivalrous, I only have Fisher and Thomas, so definitely Overload team for me is a bit chat. Okay, so this team is a really basic team, as you can see. It's just a driver picking Chlorine. Right, or you can play the slightly expensive team, which is which is this. Okay, mono electro. So Kazuha for buff, Fisher for electro application, Chlorine to like hyper carry, and Zhongli is just that. Or you can play a very expensive team too, which is Aggravate. Right, so Aggravate, Nahida might need to be on EM build to like buff the EM a bit more for Chlorine to deal more damage. Right, so that's technically all I need to say. And yeah, that's all for this video, I guess. If I missed out anything important or I forgot to say anything, you can just remind me in the comment section. Yeah, because I myself, like, I sometimes I start to like forget things a lot. So yeah, if you have anything you want to say or you want to correct me or I just didn't say, okay, just type in the comment section, and if I read it, I'll just reply it. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I think this is pretty much all I want to say about this video. Alright, thank you for watching all the way here. This is quite a long video, it's like around 15 minutes. And I'll see you in the next video, and I don't know what's the content yet. Yeah, so peace out.